Hey guys, welcome back to another Outriders video here on the channel. In this video I'm going to be showcasing the new legendary pistols that are available in the Outriders beta called Torment and Agony. These dual legendary pistols are absolutely insane. I'll kick off the video by walking you through the stats and mods that drop with these pistols. Then we'll move on to how I build my Trickster class to make them super overpowered. Then we'll check out some gameplay of the pistols. Then I'll show you where I got mine to drop and tell you guys how you can farm the same location. And finally I'll leave some gameplay at the end of me soloing the final boss in the demo using nothing but my Trickster abilities and the pistols themselves. Guys, it is a commonly known fact that subscribing to this channel actually increases your chance of dropping a legendary by at least 30%. So make sure you do that right now before you try and do any more farming. So, first up, the gun itself. I think we can all agree that the weapon model looks pretty cool. The blue flames that appear on the model on screen also appear on the gun in game, and they give off a pretty cool effect when you're running around with the pistols in your hands. The pistols dropped for me at item level 9 in World Tier 5. They dropped with 268 firepower and a base set of stats that scale with the weapon level. The two stats that I'm most excited for here are the status power and close range damage stats. The status power stat increases the damage of the pistols to any enemy that is affected by burning, toxic or bleeding. They also increase the duration of freeze, ash, vulnerable or weakness debuffs. So what you're going to want to do is grab another weapon or an ability that applies one of these effects and just use that before using the pistols for extra stopping power. The close range damage perk does exactly what it says on the tin. It increases damage dealt to enemies within 10 meters. This works really well on pistols specifically because they only work well when you're up close and personal with enemies. Any further than the 10 meters and you're probably going to want to use an assault rifle or something else. Moving on to the mods, this is where the pistol really starts to shine. So the first mod it drops with is a beastly tier 3 mod called Judgment Enforcer. What this mod basically allows you to do is shoot a number of enemies with the same clip. Every enemy you shoot gets tagged, and upon reloading it deals 5 times the weapon's damage rating in damage to the enemies that you've tagged, which is a pretty remarkable mod on its own. But when coupled up with a second mod which generates a shockwave of damage when reloading to enemies within 5 meters, and then on top of that the close range damage perk, this combination of mods and perks makes this gun an absolute powerhouse when close to enemies. So we've established out of the box it's pretty good, but when synergized with your character's abilities, in my case the Trickster's twisted rounds and the Hunt the Prey teleport, it takes it to a whole nother level. What I tend to do is load my twisted rounds in as soon as I'm in an area with enemies. I'll then look for the enemy in the center of the area. I'll teleport to that enemy. I will tag as many enemies as I can so I can proc my Judgment Enforcer mod, and then I'll reload next to as many enemies as possible to do extra damage with the Clip Combustion mod. That's the shockwave thing I spoke about earlier. So now you've seen it in action and know all about the mods, you're going to want to get your hands on it. So there's a 5 chest farm that's been pretty well covered by pretty much every YouTuber that's interested in Outriders. It involves loading into the story point called Confront the Altered at the Tower and picking up some chests. My pistol actually dropped from the 5th and final chest of that run. However, it is absolutely possible to drop the Torment and Agony pistols from any of the bosses too. I'll leave a link in the description to my video showing how you can farm the Captain boss over and over again, and I'll leave a link in the description to my friend Jarb's video who will walk you through how to do the 5 chest farm. And that's all there is to it, guys. Go and farm away to your heart's content, but before you go anywhere, if this video has helped you, please hit that like button and remember to subscribe with those notifications on, and I'll catch you in the next one.